That is the Osees, and the name of the song is Gong of Catastrophe. Really great, really great music they make. Always a fan. Anyway, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to show you this. This is kind of cool. I'm sure someone, or most of you have seen this, but for Final Fantasy Revelation, not to be confused with Doom Dark Ages Revelations, um, they have the portraits are similar, except Sid, who is not allowed to smoke anymore. I'm really sad about that, chat. I was really hoping we could get Sid addicted to the death sticks. Give him a lollipop. Give him a toothpick. I know that worked on a friend of mine. But yeah, I think that's kind of neat. There's a couple other cool things, like there's little dribs and drabs of information that I'm interested in. That like the Gooch sat with Max Dude and has been giving interviews and stuff. The Beatles game was rated T because of tobacco use. What if there's an in-game explanation that it's not tobacco and that Sid is smoking like chocobo green? I don't know. It right? But right now, apparently the game is playable from start to finish, including side content, and they're just like polishing, which honestly sounds kind of fast. I know Rebirth was a couple years ago, but it sounds like with the foundation they created, they were able to do a lot more quickly, which is nice because I know it's on the same engine, but I mean, that's the thing. Getting a game, and again, complaints about the bloat and all the extra stuff in the game, that's fine. But I'm just talking about the sheer amount of cutscenes, voice work, animations, the battles, all of the stuff in these games. They were able to put out three huge games, this team, in 7 years, which I know it was a longer dev cycle since it was first announced. But getting the full trilogy of these big games in 7 years, that seems insane when you think about like the release cycle of games like 20 years ago, 25 years ago. But now, that's like, wow, that's very quick. When I think about like Elder Scrolls or Fallout or GTA and like these massive tentpole games, that seems unheard of. So I'm happy we're getting Revelation relatively quickly. And it says here that yeah, they're just polishing it up and adding extra optimization, and to me that's kind of cool. I'm really wondering what they're going to do because I know they have the parachuting thing. That's kind of one area where I mean, there's several. I have many questions. One day those will be answered, I'm sure. But right now, the high wind is like they couldn't figure out how to get the high wind to land, so they just have you parachute out. Which, by the way, the team does parachute into Midgar in the original. So it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. And then the class system and just the slapping. Apparently, there is the Scarlet and Tifa slap minigame. It's in there, so that's good. And snowboarding is in there as well. So, man, I think they're reorganizing where the snowboarding is going in the game, because in the game it's a huge tonal dissonance of like you're just playing and this horrible shit happens, and then not long after you're snowboarding. So I was just really kind of hoping that would stay the same, but oh well. All right, anyway, just wanted to talk a little bit about that because I didn't have a chance to talk too much about it, but I'm excited. When I do eventually play it and stream it, that will be a whole conversation.